Hello friends. Deadly bomb blast in the railway station in Balochistan has led to killing of 26 people. This is indeed a big news because this is for the first time that such a kind of act has taken place in the main area, that's the railway station. Otherwise, the bomb blast and all these activities were in the outskirts of the Quetta province. This is the map of Balochistan, the Quetta, and this is the railway station that was targeted in today's blast. Looking at the news, it was a suicide bomb attack in which 26 people lost their lives and more than 50 people got injured. In today's class, we'll try and figure out why exactly is Balochistan Liberation Army, that is the organization that has claimed the responsibility for this suicide bombing attack. So in today's class, we'll try and figure out why are they doing all this? What is the main aim of this activity, all the suicide bombing attacks and killing of people? And why do they want to get freedom from Pakistan? So talking of this, when you look at the news, you can clearly see that the Balochistan Liberation Army that is right now active in Balochistan and demand freedom from Pakistan has claimed the responsibility for the bomb blast. Because you might know that Balochistan is a rich province in mineral wealth. It has a good enough mineral wealth, oil and other minerals. That is why, that is one reason, not the only reason, that's one reason that Balochistan Liberation Army believe that Pakistan is exploiting these mineral resources, oil resources, mineral resources, and also creating the problems, genocide, that Pakistan is causing genocide in Balochistan and not giving the right level of respect that Balochs deserve. When we talk of Balochistan, this is the map of Pakistan. This is the entire map of Pakistan. You can see here that I'm marking. So when you look at this, the red colored area in this map is the Quetta. This is Balochistan province. It is the largest province in Pakistan. Balochistan, you can see the area. It is the largest province in Pakistan. And here you can find Quetta. It is the main center of Balochistan, capital. Here you can see Quetta. And today's bomb blast took place in a railway station that is located in Quetta. Normally, what you would see is the attacks that were carried by the Balochistan Liberation Army were around these regions that are not the main nerve centers of Balochistan. But this was for the first time that the attack was carried in the Quetta area in a railway station. That is why this shocked many people because it was a busy area. It was a busy area in which so many people lost their lives and more than 50 people got injured. You might be aware of the news that a famous port, that is Gwadar port, is being built along the Arabian Sea in Balochistan province. That is in the Balochistan province. The Gwadar port, this is the Arabian Sea that is here in the blue color, and Gwadar port is being developed around this region. So, more often than now, the Balochistan Liberation Army often targets these things, the Gwadar port. They don't allow the Pakistan to do activities. They don't want Pakistan to do activities in Balochistan. In fact, you might be aware of a news that they more often than not target the Chinese travelers that are there in Balochistan. The Balochistan Liberation Army often targets them as well. This is a very important thing why they are targeting the Chinese pilgrims, because China has a role in Gwadar port as well. Talking of the history of Balochistan, from where the Balochistan has emerged and why are there so many issues, if you look at the history of Balochistan, initially it was under the reign of Persian Empire. Initially under the Persian Empire and then also ruled by the Kushanas as well. You might be knowing about the Kushanas in the history, the Kanishka and all. So they have also ruled in this region. Then Islam. How did Islam come to Balochistan? There were some dynasties, that is Safarid dynasty, then Ghaznavid dynasty. You might have heard of the famous Muhammad of Ghaznavi. Then there was one more Ghurid dynasty, that's Muhammad Ghori. They have all ruled this area, the Balochistan area. After that, you can see the Khanate of Kalat was the first unified polity. The Khanate of Kalat was the first unified polity that unified the Balochistan area and unified it under one single polity. That was in Balochistan. Then came the very important British rule. British rule, as you know, was in India as well. India, Pakistan, even went up to Afghanistan and dominated most of the area in this region. It also ruled over Balochistan as well. And then after that, Balochistan, after partition of India into two countries, that's India and Pakistan, Balochistan went to Pakistan. Because of its location, you can clearly identify it because of its location. It went to Pakistan in 1948. Balochistan joined Pakistan in 1948. But there have been insurgencies going on since then. There have been insurgencies because of the tradition of the people. The people have different traditions, again because of the mineral wealth and all being exploited by Pakistan. That is one reason. Then the tradition is different. Then the people are claiming that Pakistan is causing genocide in Balochistan. That is why there are so many insurgencies in Balochistan, and they want a separate country. They want freedom from Pakistan. This is about the history of Balochistan, and this is the news in which the Balochistan Liberation Army, Baloch Liberation Army, claimed the responsibility of the attack, in which 26 people died. This is the news in which the Liberation Army has claimed the responsibility of the attack. And very important, the news that I was mentioning is that what is behind the attacks on the Chinese nationals? Because a lot of Chinese nationals have been attacked in Balochistan. They have tried to create a state of unrest between Pakistan and China by causing these kind of things, killing Chinese travelers in this region. If you look at the foundation of this, it was found in 2000, and although there are many speculations that it was found, but it is believed that it was a part of the prior Baloch insurgencies, and there were names of two very important people, that is Misha and Sasha, that are believed. Misha and Sasha are believed to be the founders of Baloch Liberation Army. However, Baloch Liberation Army evolved over the period of time. There have been many activities, as I told you, that was founded in 2000. After that, in 2004, they started doing all the violent activities, all the insurgencies and the attacks that started in 2006. Pakistan designated them as terrorist organization because they attacked security personnel. So it was for the first time in 2006 when Pakistan designated them as a terrorist organizations. In 2009, again, the issues were there in which Bukti, you might have heard of the word Bukti, called for the Balochistan. This was indeed a very big step. Bukti called for the Balochis to kill the non-Balochi people, no matter who they are. They can be anybody. So they asked them to kill them. In 2010, they started to attack random students and other people, teachers, schools in the province because they thought that the education might corrupt the minds of the people there. That is why they start to attack the students and teachers, making sure that the people remain illiterate and these kind of things don't happen. Then in 2019, as I already told you, they had started to target the Chinese pilgrims, in which a lot of Chinese, not the pilgrims, Chinese travelers, Chinese nationals also lost their lives as well. And in 2019, again, United States designated them as global terrorist organization. This was a big step in 2019 in which United States designated them as a terrorist organization because of all these killings of innocent people and froze their assets. So that was about the Baloch Liberation Army and today's attack in Pakistan in Quetta, in which a lot of people lost their lives. That's around 26 people lost their lives and more than 50 people were injured. So that's all from today's news. Hope to see you next time. Till then, bye bye.